The Today Show family has been rallying around Sheinelle Jones as she bravely shares a deeply personal chapter of her life. In a recent heartfelt conversation, Sheinelle opened up about the profound changes she has faced at home and how her world shifted almost overnight. Known for her warm smile and uplifting presence on morning television, Sheinelle admitted that life away from the cameras hasn't been easy. She spoke honestly about the quiet moments, the unexpected challenges, and the strength it takes to keep moving forward for her children while navigating an emotional new reality. Sheinelle revealed that some days feel heavier than others, especially when memories surface or familiar routines suddenly feel different. Still, she emphasized how gratitude, faith, and support from loved ones have helped her remain grounded. Her Today colleagues, she shared, have become an extended family, offering encouragement, understanding, and comfort during difficult times. Fans were especially moved when Sheinelle talked about learning to embrace resilience. Rather than focusing on loss, she is choosing to honor love, cherish memories, and build a hopeful future step by step. Her message resonated with viewers who have faced similar life changes, reminding them they are not alone. Through her honesty and grace, Sheinelle Jones continues to inspire, proving that even in the face of life's hardest transitions, compassion, strength, and hope can light the way forward. As time moves forward, Sheinelle Jones says she is slowly learning how to balance strength with vulnerability. While she remains a familiar, cheerful face on Today, she admits that stepping in front of the camera each morning sometimes takes more courage than viewers realize. Behind the scenes, Sheinelle has leaned heavily on routine, finding comfort in simple moments, like preparing her children for school, sharing meals, and holding on to traditions that keep her family connected. She explained that these everyday rituals have become a source of stability during an otherwise overwhelming season. Sheinelle also spoke about the unexpected kindness she has received from fans across the country. Messages of encouragement, shared stories, and words of understanding have reminded her that many people are quietly walking similar paths. That shared sense of humanity, she says, has brought her comfort during difficult days. Despite the emotional weight, Sheinelle remains focused on moving forward with purpose. She believes that honoring the past does not mean standing still, it means carrying love into the future. With faith as her foundation, she continues to guide her children with reassurance, hope, and openness. Her Today co-hosts have praised her courage, noting how her honesty has created space for meaningful conversations about resilience, family, and healing. For viewers, Sheinelle's journey is more than a personal story. It's a reminder that even during life's most challenging transitions, compassion and perseverance can lead the way forward. In quieter moments, Sheinelle Jones has reflected on how much her perspective on life has changed. She shared that things which once felt stressful now seem small, while moments of connection feel more meaningful than ever. Time, she says, has become something she values differently, measured less by schedules and more by presence. On Today, her colleagues have noticed a subtle shift. While her warmth remains unchanged, there's a deeper sincerity in her words, a lived-in understanding that resonates with viewers. Sheinelle has acknowledged that showing up authentically, even on days when it feels difficult, has been part of her personal growth. At home, she has focused on creating an environment filled with reassurance and love. She believes children learn resilience not from perfection, but from honesty and care. By allowing space for open conversations and shared memories, she is helping her family move forward together, one day at a time. Sheinelle also emphasized the importance of allowing emotions to exist without rushing past them. She encourages others going through major life changes to be patient with themselves, reminding them that healing does not follow a straight line. Some days bring strength, Others bring reflection, and both are valid. Viewers have responded strongly to her openness, many saying her story helped them feel seen and understood. In choosing to share her experience, Sheinelle has turned personal hardship into a source of connection, offering quiet comfort to people who may be facing similar journeys. Through grace, faith, and unwavering love for her family, Sheinelle Jones continues to move forward, proving that even when life takes an unexpected turn, it is still possible to find purpose, meaning, and hope.
As weeks
beyond
passed,
the
Sheinelle
pain.
Jones found strength in unexpected places. She shared that some of her most meaningful moments came not from big milestones, but from quiet conversations and shared laughter at home. Those small reminders of normal life helped her rediscover balance during an emotionally demanding chapter. Sheinelle explained that returning fully to her work routine was both comforting and challenging. Being part of the Today Show gave her a sense of purpose, yet it also reminded her how much life behind the scenes had changed. Still, she chose to lean into her role, not as a distraction, but as a way to stay connected to the world and to viewers who rely on her presence each morning. Faith has remained a steady anchor for her. Sheinelle has spoken about how prayer, reflection, and trust in a greater plan have guided her through moments of uncertainty. Rather than searching for answers, she focuses on gratitude, finding peace in what remains instead of what has shifted. Her children, she says, continue to be her greatest source of motivation. Their resilience, honesty, and ability to find joy in everyday moments have inspired her to keep moving forward with grace. Together, they are building new traditions while holding on to cherished memories that still bring comfort. Sheinelle also hopes her openness encourages others to talk more freely about life's hardest transitions. By sharing her journey, she is helping normalize conversations around change, strength, and rebuilding, reminding people that vulnerability is not weakness, but courage. Today, Sheinelle Jones stands as a quiet symbol of perseverance. Her story is not about what was lost, but about how love continues, how strength evolves, and how hope can still grow one heartfelt day at a time. As her journey continues, Sheinelle Jones has spoken about learning to give herself grace. She admits there are moments when strength comes easily, and others when it must be gently rebuilt. Rather than hiding those emotions, she has chosen to acknowledge them, believing that honesty is part of healing. Sheinelle shared that she now approaches each day with intention. Morning routines, once automatic, have become meaningful rituals. Whether it's sharing breakfast conversations or preparing for the day ahead, these moments ground her and remind her that forward movement doesn't require rushing, it requires presence. Support from the Today audience has remained constant. Sheinelle has received countless messages from viewers thanking her for her openness. Many say her words helped them face their own life changes with more courage. Knowing her story has brought comfort to others has given her a renewed sense of purpose beyond the studio. Colleagues describe Sheinelle as quietly resilient. While she continues to bring warmth and professionalism to her role, there is now a deeper empathy in her storytelling. Her lived experience has added a powerful layer to how she connects with people both on-screen and off. Looking ahead, Sheinelle remains hopeful. She believes life still holds joy, meaning, and new chapters waiting to unfold. Though the path forward may look different than she once imagined, she is embracing it with faith, gratitude, and determination. Her story is not defined by a single moment. It is defined by endurance, love, and the courage to keep showing up. And through it all, Sheinelle Jones continues to remind viewers that even after life changes forever, love continues, strength grows, and hope can still quietly shine. Over time, Sheinelle Jones has come to understand that moving forward does not mean leaving the past behind. Instead, she carries the memories with her, allowing them to shape her strength rather than define her pain. She says remembering love has become a source of comfort, not sadness. Sheinelle has also shared how important community has become in this chapter of her life. Friends, family, and colleagues regularly check in, offering support in ways both big and small. Even simple conversations, she explains, can bring unexpected relief during long days. At work, Sheinelle has found new meaning in storytelling. Topics that once felt routine now carry deeper significance. She listens more closely, speaks more thoughtfully, and connects more deeply with guests who are navigating change in their own lives. Viewers have noticed this shift, and many say it makes her presence even more powerful. Sheinelle also believes that strength looks different for everyone. Some days are filled with confidence and optimism, others call for rest and reflection. She reminds people that both are necessary and that healing is not something to be rushed or measured. Looking toward the future, Sheinelle remains open to new possibilities. She doesn't claim to have all the answers, but she trusts that growth comes from patience and faith. Step by step, she is building a life centered on love, purpose, and resilience. Her journey continues to resonate deeply, not because it is dramatic, but because it is real. Through honesty and quiet courage, Sheinelle Jones shows that even after life changes forever, hope can still take root and grow. With each passing month, Sheinelle Jones has learned that healing often happens quietly. There are no dramatic turning points, just small moments of progress that slowly add up. She says some days feel lighter, while others bring reflection, but she no longer judges herself for either. Sheinelle has spoken about how storytelling has helped her process change. Writing down thoughts, sharing memories, and speaking openly have allowed her to release emotions she once kept inside. In doing so, she has discovered that vulnerability can be incredibly freeing. Her children continue to guide her in unexpected ways. Their questions, honesty, and ability to live fully in the present have reminded her that joy can still exist alongside reflection. Together, they celebrate milestones, support one another, and face each day with growing confidence. Off-camera, Sheinelle has embraced self-care in new forms. Long walks, moments of silence, and stepping away from constant noise have become essential. She says learning to slow down has helped her reconnect with herself and appreciate life's quieter blessings. Fans often describe Sheinelle as a source of comfort. Many viewers say her calm presence and sincerity help them start their mornings with reassurance. Sheinelle is deeply moved by this, noting that if her journey helps even one person feel less alone, then sharing it has been worth it. As her journey continues to unfold, Sheinelle Jones stands firmly in resilience. She is not rushing the future or rewriting the past. She is simply choosing to move forward with compassion, courage, and an open heart. And through it all, her message remains clear. Even when life changes in ways we never expect, love endures, strength grows, and hope can still
Sheinelle
quietly
Jones
shine.
moves forward, she has found comfort in reflection rather than answers. She admits that there are moments when the future feels uncertain, but she no longer fears that uncertainty. Instead, she sees it as space, room to grow, to heal, and to rediscover herself in new ways. Sheinelle has shared that laughter has slowly returned to her home. It arrives unexpectedly, often during ordinary moments, reminding her that happiness does not disappear, it simply waits for the right time to resurface. These moments reassure her that it's possible to honor the past while still embracing joy. At Today, Sheinelle's presence continues to resonate deeply. Viewers sense her authenticity, and many say it brings a calming energy to the screen. She has become a quiet voice of understanding for those facing change, offering empathy without needing dramatic words. Sheinelle also believes that strength is something that evolves. What once looked like endurance now looks like gentleness, allowing rest, accepting help, and giving herself permission to pause. She encourages others to redefine what being strong truly means. Looking back, Sheinelle says she never imagined life would unfold this way, yet she remains grateful for the lessons this chapter has brought: clarity, compassion, and a deeper connection to what truly matters. She is learning that forward motion does not erase love, it carries it onward. Her journey is still being written, one day at a time, and through sincerity, patience, and unwavering hope, Sheinelle Jones continues to show that even after life shifts dramatically, it is still possible to build meaning, find peace, and move ahead with grace. As the seasons change, Sheinelle Jones has begun to notice subtle shifts within herself. Moments that once felt overwhelming now arrive with a sense of calm acceptance. She says this doesn't mean the journey is finished, it simply means she's learning how to breathe through it. Sheinelle has spoken about rediscovering purpose in small acts of kindness, whether it's checking in on a friend, sharing encouraging words with a colleague, or listening more closely to others' stories. She feels more connected to the people around her than ever before. These moments remind her that giving support can be just as healing as receiving it. At home, she continues to focus on creating warmth and stability. Family evenings, shared conversations, and simple routines have become anchors, quiet reminders that love still fills the space around them. She believes consistency has helped her children feel safe while adjusting to life's changes. Sheinelle has also reflected on how this chapter has reshaped her understanding of gratitude. What once felt ordinary now feels precious. She finds appreciation in mornings that begin peacefully, in meaningful conversations, and in the ability to keep moving forward with intention. Viewers say Sheinelle's presence feels more relatable than ever. Her calm honesty resonates deeply, especially with those navigating their own transitions. Without trying to inspire, she does, simply by showing up as herself. And as the journey continues, Sheinelle Jones remains focused on progress, not perfection. She knows the road ahead will have both gentle and difficult days, but she walks it with faith, compassion, and quiet strength, proving that even after profound change, life can still be lived with purpose, grace, and hope. Over time, Sheinelle Jones has discovered that healing is not a straight path. It is a series of small steps forward, some slower than others, some almost imperceptible. She says she has learned to celebrate even the tiniest victories, a calm morning, a shared laugh with her children, or a moment of clarity amidst the noise. Sheinelle has also embraced the importance of reflection. Journaling, quiet walks, and moments of solitude have become essential ways for her to process emotions. These practices help her stay grounded and remind her that self-care is not indulgent, it is necessary. At the Today Show, her colleagues notice a quiet evolution in her presence. Her warmth and professionalism remain, but there is now an added layer of empathy and understanding. Sheinelle has become a source of comfort not only for viewers, but for those around her, proving that authenticity can be profoundly impactful. Family continues to be her guiding force. Sheinelle emphasizes the importance of creating a loving, stable environment for her children. By blending cherished traditions with new routines, she is helping them navigate change while instilling resilience, optimism, and compassion. Sheinelle also speaks candidly about embracing uncertainty. She no longer sees life's unpredictability as something to fear, but as an opportunity to grow. Each challenge, she explains, is a chance to learn more about herself, to deepen her relationships, and to find joy in unexpected places. Through patience, reflection, and love, Sheinelle Jones continues to move forward. Her story is a reminder that even after profound changes, life still holds meaning, hope can still flourish, and strength can quietly grow in ways that are unseen but deeply felt. Over time, Sheinelle Jones has discovered that healing is not a straight path. It is a series of small steps forward, some slower than others, some almost imperceptible. She says she has learned to celebrate even the tiniest victories, a calm morning, a shared laugh with her children, or a moment of clarity amidst the noise. Sheinelle has also embraced the importance of reflection. Journaling, quiet walks, and moments of solitude have become essential ways for her to process emotions. These practices help her stay grounded and remind her that self-care is not indulgent, it is necessary. At the Today Show, her colleagues notice a quiet evolution in her presence. Her warmth and professionalism remain, but there is now an added layer of empathy and understanding. Sheinelle has become a source of comfort not only for viewers, but for those around her, proving that authenticity can be profoundly impactful. Family continues to be her guiding force. Sheinelle emphasizes the importance of creating a loving, stable environment for her children. By blending cherished traditions with new routines, she is helping them navigate change while instilling resilience, optimism, and compassion.
Sheinelle also speaks candidly about embracing uncertainty. She no longer sees life's unpredictability as something to fear, but as an opportunity to grow. Each challenge, she explains, is a chance to learn more about herself, to deepen her relationships, and to find joy in unexpected places. Through patience, reflection, and love, Sheinelle Jones continues to move forward. Her story is a reminder that even after profound changes, life still holds meaning, hope can still flourish, and strength can quietly grow in ways that are unseen
As
but
time moves
deeply
forward,
felt.
Sheinelle Jones has reflected on how resilience is built not in grand gestures, but in everyday choices: getting out of bed, preparing meals, supporting her children, and showing up on the Today Show. Each of these moments, she says, is a quiet act of courage. Sheinelle has also learned to embrace moments of stillness. She finds peace in simple routines: a morning cup of coffee, a short walk outside, or a moment to pause and breathe. These small acts, she explains, help her feel centered and remind her that life's rhythm continues, even during difficult chapters. Her interactions with viewers have been deeply meaningful. Messages of support, stories of shared experiences, and words of encouragement have reinforced that she is not alone and that many others are quietly navigating similar journeys. Sheinelle says these connections are both humbling and inspiring. At home, laughter and love have gradually returned. Sheinelle notices the small joys more vividly now: a child's playful comment, a shared joke with a friend, or a quiet evening spent together. She explains that recognizing these moments of happiness doesn't diminish the challenges, it enriches the journey and makes life feel fuller. Through her openness, Sheinelle hopes to normalize conversations about life's changes, grief, and growth. She wants people to understand that it's okay to feel a range of emotions, that seeking support is a sign of strength, and that moving forward doesn't mean forgetting, it means carrying love with you. As she continues to navigate life's shifts, Sheinelle Jones remains a quiet example of endurance and hope. Her story is not one of instant recovery, but of steady, persistent progress, reminding viewers that even in life's hardest moments, strength, compassion, and hope can still flourish. Over the months, Sheinelle Jones has realized that healing isn't a destination, it's a practice. Some days are filled with clarity and energy, while others call for quiet reflection. She has learned to meet each day with patience, acknowledging her emotions without judgment. Sheinelle has also found comfort in creativity and self-expression, whether it's writing down her thoughts, sharing a story with a colleague, or simply talking through memories with her children. These outlets help her process change and find meaning in each day. At work, her presence has become even more impactful. Colleagues note her attentiveness, her empathy, and the thoughtful way she engages with guests and viewers alike. Her experiences have given her perspective, and she now approaches every interaction with deeper understanding and care. Family life remains central to her journey. Sheinelle continues to cultivate moments of joy, stability, and connection at home. From family dinners to bedtime stories, she is intentional about creating memories that nurture both her children and herself. She also emphasizes the power of community support. Friends, colleagues, and viewers alike have played an essential role in reminding her that she is not walking this path alone. Sharing experiences and hearing others' stories have helped her recognize that resilience is often strengthened through connection. Looking forward, Sheinelle Jones focuses on hope, growth, and gratitude. She knows that life will bring both challenges and beautiful moments, and she is choosing to meet each one with grace. Her journey is a testament to the quiet strength that comes from embracing change, cherishing love, and moving forward step by step. Through it all, Sheinelle Jones has discovered that strength is not about perfection or always having the answers. It is about showing up day after day with honesty and intention. She says some mornings are harder than others, but even small steps forward are worth celebrating. Sheinelle has also come to appreciate the power of reflection. Taking time to pause, to think, and to process her emotions has become essential. Journaling, quiet walks, and moments of solitude allow her to understand herself better and approach each day with renewed perspective.
Her work on the Today Show continues to be a source of purpose. Sheinelle has noticed that her sharing her story openly resonates deeply with viewers. People reach out to say her words helped them face their own challenges, and she finds comfort knowing that her journey can inspire others to persevere. At home, life is slowly settling into a new rhythm. Sheinelle cherishes moments of family that might have once seemed ordinary: a shared laugh at dinner, a playful comment from a child, or a quiet evening spent together. She says these moments are reminders that life continues, filled with both love and learning. She has also embraced the beauty that uncertainty has brought. Life doesn't always follow a predictable path, but she has learned to find meaning within it. Each challenge is now an opportunity to grow, to deepen relationships, and to find gratitude in the everyday. Looking ahead, Sheinelle Jones focuses on moving forward with hope, patience, and resilience. Her story is not about a single event or moment, but about the quiet, steady progress that comes from embracing change, honoring love, and trusting that brighter days lie ahead. With time, Sheinelle Jones has realized that resilience is built quietly in the small choices she makes each day. Choosing to get out of bed, preparing breakfast for her children, showing up on the Today Show, these ordinary acts now feel extraordinary. She has learned that courage is often subtle, measured in persistence rather than dramatic moments. Sheinelle has also found solace in connection. Meaningful conversations with friends, colleagues, and viewers alike have reminded her that she is not alone on this journey. Hearing others share their own challenges and triumphs has brought her a sense of community, comfort, and mutual understanding. At home, life continues to be a balance of reflection and joy. Sheinelle has intentionally created moments that nurture both herself and her children: quiet mornings together, evening stories, shared meals, and simple routines that reinforce stability. These practices help her feel grounded and keep her family close. She has also embraced the beauty in small victories: a laugh from a child, a moment of calm, or completing a task she once thought overwhelming. Each becomes a reminder that progress, no matter how subtle, is meaningful. Sheinelle continues to approach each day with intention. She focuses on gratitude, hope, and presence, reminding herself that healing is not linear, but ongoing. Her story reflects a journey of steady, patient growth, one that honors the past while embracing the future. Through it all, Sheinelle Jones continues to inspire quietly, showing viewers that even amid life's challenges, strength, compassion, and hope are possible, and that every step forward matters. Over time, Sheinelle Jones has learned to embrace patience with herself. She knows that some days will feel heavy, while others bring lightness, and that both are part of the process. She has discovered that giving herself permission to feel, rest, and reflect is a form of strength, not weakness. Sheinelle has also leaned into gratitude in new ways. Small moments, a shared laugh with her children, a kind word from a friend, or a quiet morning before the day begins have become powerful reminders that life still holds beauty, even amid challenges. At the Today Show, her authenticity continues to touch viewers. Colleagues and audiences alike notice a depth in her storytelling that comes from lived experience. Her willingness to share her journey encourages others to acknowledge their own struggles and to move forward with compassion for themselves. Family life remains central to her healing. Sheinelle focuses on creating a nurturing environment where her children feel loved and secure. Simple routines, meaningful conversations, and shared moments of joy help anchor the household, making it a source of stability and comfort. She also emphasizes the power of self-care. Quiet walks, journaling, and taking time for reflection allow her to recharge and approach each day with clarity. Sheinelle has learned that caring for herself makes her stronger for her family, her colleagues, and herself. Looking ahead, Sheinelle Jones continues to move forward with hope and resilience. Her story is a testament to the quiet strength that emerges from life's challenges, showing that even after profound change, love, courage, and growth can flourish, one step at a time.